very saucy food. I still don't know what type of sauce they have used. This is not happening right for me.
It's like you have to do like food work, like food admin.
Yeah, what is happening here?
Okay. Well, crab, I think that's the thing.
No, seriously.
There you go.
That's actual crab.
Yeah, I think you could
Look at that mighty legs.
Okay. First question.
Nice one.
We did our whole video, we're just doing it.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
You just broke that off.
Yeah. And
What is that?
I don't know, but you're going to be asking the first question.
Wow, that's one long crab legs.
But this is what our plate looks like. We got some potatoes, got some corn. I think this was from a crab, or maybe this is, and then got some scissors because these are tough to break. So
how am I gonna eat
look
this?
at these. It's
For
a
real.
claw.
How am I gonna eat this?
It's a claw.
It's like I can walk into it like. Hello. I just came up just a little bit just to say hi. So sis, how was your fast today? Was it easy? Was it a struggle?
Today was okay actually. Today's day 3 of Ramadan, and yesterday I found it quite tough. But I think it's because when I woke up for Sehri, I didn't eat that much. All I had was a boiled egg and some water.
Yeah.
So I really found it tough. Even though we're only fasting for like 12 hours this year in the UK.
Really?
It's literally from like 5:30 to like 5:30. So it's fine. But today was actually a lot more easier. I think the first day I was really busy, so time literally went by so quickly.
Yeah.
Yesterday was a little bit tough, and alhamdulillah, today was a lot more easier. Like I wasn't so hungry until like maybe half an hour before iftar, so that was fine.
That's good. I mean, you got food right on time as well to eat this.
Yeah.
And it's really hot.
Mm.
Also, during this time, what does Ramadan mean to you?
Okay,
It's surely a messy food. Really
Yeah.
messy food.
Okay, so you asked me what Ramadan means to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, Ramadan is my favorite time of the year, and I feel like it's all about community, it's about togetherness, and I feel like it brings families together, communities together through iftar and prayers. And I don't know, I just feel like it's such a special time, and you kind of know what everyone's doing at the same time. Like everyone is waking up in the night to have the sehri, and then everyone's eating iftar together, everyone's going to pray together. So there's a lot of togetherness, and it just like brings everyone together. So I think that's really, really special, and I think it's at a time where I just feel the most closest to Allah as well. Like I can really feel that I'm so connected and I feel so close, and it's a really nice time.
It's just a calm vibe, very nice vibe. Like you can see it's like this togetherness, like you said, I think it's so true, especially where we live. We have like a whole community of like there's a lot of like Muslim people live around us.
Yeah.
There's like such diversity as well.
Yeah.
And I can see that everyone's just getting ready to go to like the mosque together, and they're getting food, getting ready as well. You can smell like nice foods when we walk by the neighbors. They have some nice, amazing smell of foods.
Yeah. No, definitely I agree. And I also feel like it's a time for deep self-reflection. It's about discipline and gratitude, and I think it's a time where you can just have like a renewed focus on faith and character.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like both a physical and mental reset. And you just focus on the habits that you'd like to cultivate. So you're just like looking inwards, I think. I think this is a time where you try to sort of see maybe there are some habits you want to change, maybe you want to introduce new habits to your life. And so it's just a time of like self-reflection.
Yeah.
And so I think what Ramadan means for me is being compassionate, being empathetic for the less fortunate, giving back and seeking forgiveness. I think it's important to understand that there are a lot of people who don't have access to basic things in life, and we have access to like basic things like water or like the food that we're eating here, and not everybody has that. And a lot of people, around the world, they fast, but they can't really look forward to like all the meals that we do.
Yeah.
So I think it's just being really, really grateful for what you have, and then also giving back. So I think that was a very long-winded answer, but I think there's so many things that you can say about Ramadan, what it means to you, but there's just because it's such a special time, you just feel overwhelmed with so much that you have in your life.
I think gratitude is one of them. I think we see all the basic things, and sometimes we can overlook them in a day-to-day basis. But when it's like Ramadan, we see all the small things a lot more clearly, I guess. So I think gratitude is one thing. You just feel just grateful for all that you have.
So I know for you, Ramadan is a little bit different because you don't fast. So what does Ramadan feel like from your perspective?
Yeah, I feel like both of us, as we're very close as sisters, you practice Ramadan different, I practice it quite different as well. I think with me is I might not actively fast or pray in the traditional way, but I do pray just quietly. It's more internal for me. It's conversations in my mind. Mm-hmm. It's a moment of reflection.
Yeah.
It's a feeling something that spiritually, even if I don't always express it outwardly.
Yeah.
What I admire about you is also your discipline. Waking up early for Sohor, fasting all day, praying consistently. That takes real strength. It's not easy, and watching you stay committed every single day, honestly, I feel like that inspires me.
Oh, thank you. Well, I think like for me, it's just normal. Like I've been doing it for like so long, and I actually like look forward to it. Like it's no hardship, and because I pray anyways, it doesn't like feel like an extra thing. But I do think that sometimes, some days fasting can be hard. Not every day, but it just depends. But I think it's just it's a time that you do it so that I think for me it just makes you realize what you have in your life, and sometimes you kind of overlook your blessings, and Ramadan is a time that just makes you realize how fortunate we are and how many blessings we have.
Yeah.
So I know that you have a different perspective, and that's absolutely okay. So what do you struggle to understand?
Just being honest with everyone here, I feel like sometimes I just struggle to fully understand how fasting just strengthens someone spiritually. Like from the outside, it looks like physically exhausting, and I wonder how that connects so deeply to like faith. I don't know. I just feel like I'm still trying to understand like the link. If I'm just being honest.
Yeah, I think it's different for everybody. I think two people who fast, it will be a complete different experience for them. Some people, when they fast, they can physically understand how it feels to not have much in your life and what it means to when you finally break your fast. And then when you eat that, like, sort of, first bite.
Yeah.
And a lot of people feel so much gratitude in that moment.
Yeah.
And I think, a lot of people pray, a lot of people make duas. I think a lot of people go through a lot of things in their lives. And Ramadan is a time where people ask for a lot of things, people ask for forgiveness. Some people may not even ask for anything. But I think it's just a time for like spiritual connection, and just to like reconnect with your faith again and just make it more stronger.
And just like give back.
Yeah.
No, I definitely agree with that. Have you noticed any habits changing, like good or bad, like while you're fasting and during this Ramadan time?
I think in the previous years when Ramadan was quite long, like I think we used to have like 16, 17 hours.
Oh yeah.
They were like very long. They were during summertime, and I wouldn't work out afterwards because I'll be so exhausted. Like I'll be in the office and then I'll come home, then I have to like make iftar and everything. So I wasn't consistent with my workout. But so in the last couple of years, because it's been a short fasting period, I feel like I am working out and there is more consistency in that because it is good to work out, especially like it is a month long, and if you're already working out and then you don't, you kind of do feel that you might feel a little bit weak, or you might not, you might feel like you're having like muscle loss and all of that. So an hour or two after iftar, I do work out. Like I don't go and do like a 5K run or anything rigorous, but I do like a light workout. I just move and I do my steps. Like I've got a treadmill at home, and it's been really cold recently, so I don't really go out because when you're fasting, you're cold anyway. When you go outside, you're like freezing.
You're dehydrated.
You're very dehydrated. Yeah, exactly.
During like this season.
Exactly. So I try to get my steps in, and then I work out a little bit. I think another thing that I noticed is that I have more emotional control and I'm a lot more patient. I think I'm a patient person in general.
Yeah.
But I feel like during this month, I'm more calm and I have so much more gratitude about my daily blessings that if there's anything petty or if there's anything small, I don't get worked up about it. I think I also don't have energy for it.
Yeah, it's really nice because there's like two ways, I would say. Like I see some people that I know, like some of my friends, like when they're fasting, sometimes they have this hunger and they just get so impatient, they get so like pissed off, hangry, that's the word. And there's like someone like you, I think as we grew up, I've seen some parts of you where you're like, maybe I don't know if you were hungry, but you were just like, you just want to just eat. Whereas now I see this patience, like this calmness in you, that you're a lot more calmer, and you're willing to wait until it's iftar time and set the food, and it's such a beautiful thing to see, like that tolerance, if that's the way to say it.
Thank you. I am being patient with this because I don't even know how to get it out.
What is that? The crab?
I think so, but
Crab leg. I'm still trying to figure out how to break this.
Yeah, maybe people in the comments can tell us what we're doing wrong because this is the first time we're eating this.
I have no idea what I'm doing with this.
I'm supposed to go like this.
Is that how you're supposed to do it?
Yeah.
Oh god. Here I'm trying to snap it with my hand.
Yeah, because I remember
it's not snapping.
Oh no, you can't. You need to see it. Oh, there we go.
I feel like it's gonna go everywhere.
Okay, so now get this bit out, I think. There you go.
It's gonna be so messy.
No. How about you, Kimmy? Is there anything that you're trying to improve spiritually this year?
I feel like there's a few things. I feel like this year I'm trying to improve how I reflect and act spiritually. I think I'm trying to be a little bit more patient with just the day-to-day things. I feel like that's like noticing my actions, being kind, being patient again, and just trying to let my faith guide me more consciously in daily life, even in little moments.
Yeah, I think you do have a lot of gratitude anyways, because I see it, in the way that you give back. You are very conscious about blessings in life, but I guess we always want to do more, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think one thing is I'm trying to have a more of a minimalist lifestyle.
If I can add, if it's okay with you, the last 2 years have been particularly difficult for you.
Yeah.
Mental health wise.
Yeah. I think I was working full time as well. I was working Monday to Friday, and then I had another job. I had 2 jobs. When you're just going to work and coming home, going to work, coming home, and you just want to spend some time doing things that you like to have, and you don't have time. So the only time I did have was at night time, and I would just do online shopping and buy lots of things that I actually don't need. And I think now that I'm not as working as much, I'm just trying to spend that time just being more grateful for the fact that I can just be at home and look after myself, work out. I don't need anything like external things. I don't need.
Yeah. No,
yeah.
And that's very nice as well. And sometimes you just have to do what you have to do, to make yourself feel better. But it doesn't mean that you're not grateful. Even you still are, but you just have to get through it. You have to get through some points in your life, right?
Yeah. All right. Here goes another question.
Mm-hmm.
What's one moment this Ramadan that made you emotional, Sissy?
That made me emotional.
Yeah.
I think this is something that I feel every day. It's not just Ramadan. It's when I just see people suffering, I think it really breaks my heart. And you see people who are homeless, or you see on TV people who are suffering in wars. They don't have access to just basic human needs. I think that's what breaks my heart so much. And I have a guilt for a lot of my blessings. So in terms of where we live, how our life is, what we eat, and things that we can buy, or just basic things that we have access to. You can just go to the kitchen, turn on a tap, and you get clean water. During Ramadan, I feel that even more deeply. And I think that really hurts. And if I had a power, if I could, nobody should suffer like that. Every human should just have at the least the basic of everything that they need, just so that they can live a good life.
And in London, I feel like we see quite a bit of homelessness, and it's just access to basic things like clothes, shoes, even scarves or hats. I can see during this time of the season, it's really, really cold. So sometimes I feel so bad, I can't help but to give them my scarf, give them my hat, which I have done a few times in the past.
Yeah.
Because I have so many of them at home. So during that time, I feel like they need it more than I do, especially when I'm about to just go home and they're going to be outside. So I'll give them basic things, even if it's tea or coffee. It doesn't cost much. So I will do that. I feel like I can't stand it. I feel like I just don't like when people are in pain. If they're hurting, I just can't stand it. I feel like I need to do something about it. And if I can do something about it, I'll do it at that moment.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think, we can only do what we can, but I do hope, I think I always pray, and There's something that I do. Like, whenever I walk by someone who I think is like suffering, I just make like a quiet dua and I just ask Allah just to help the person. Because maybe I can't do more for them. So I'm like, Allah, can you please help them? You know, whatever hardship that they're facing, like give them ease.
Yeah, I agree on that. I'm trying to cut this, but I don't think I'm having any luck.
Okay, bring the plate here.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Bring the plate here. I think.
A few moments later.
There
you go. It should be.
I think it's the same texture as lobster, I think. All right. What's a quiet struggle you've had during this Ramadan?
What's a quiet struggle I've had this Ramadan? I don't really like call it a struggle because I'm really grateful that you and Mum are near me. But I think over the years, it's only been me that fasts in our family. And obviously, I did it when I was at Mum's, and now that I live by myself, it's like a lot more quieter. And I think because I live alone, like I kind of miss that togetherness of like breaking our fast together and having iftar. And sometimes it does make me sad, but I also know that I can just pop over to Mum's and then we can have iftar, and that's absolutely fine. But yeah, it doesn't make me feel like it's a struggle or it's like a deep sadness. It's just sometimes I just miss you and Mum, and when I'm like breaking my fast, you know, just seeing like Mum laugh or she's like busy in the kitchen, and then you like try and take pictures of food, and I'm like, I'm hungry, I want to eat. So it's that kind of thing. But I know that we have days planned during this Ramadan where like we're gonna cook together, and then we're gonna order food and we're gonna spend time as a family.
I also feel like making this YouTube video is like a really good thing as well. It's like I get to spend more time with you. Like, it's like we have an appointment to spend time with each other. So I can always come over. All you have to do is just call me. I just come and just eat with you.
Well, you only visit because the first reason is because of something, and I'm the second reason.
No, you're not the second reason. There's always a reason. I miss you. That's why I come over. I think. Sometimes.
I can give so many examples, but maybe for a future video.
Yeah, you always have something to say.
Anyways, next question. So, what's a childhood Ramadan memory you remember?
Oh yeah, I feel like there's like quite a few memories, but especially the smell of like samosas, like frying. I remember when we growing up, we would actually make samosas by hand.
Yeah.
So we would get like
with Mum.
We would get like the pastry, we get the minced meat, and then together we would make the actual samosa. So we would not just get like a ready-made samosa; we would actually make it from scratch. So that was one nice memory we definitely had, which we don't do as much anymore.
We haven't done that since probably like secondary school.
It's probably been definitely more than 1 or 2 decades.
Yeah.
And just like dates laid out on a plate. Yeah. Even as kids, we want to fast half the day, just to feel included. I think during primary school time, there were times that I think I used to fast, whereas you used to fast as well. I remember.
Yeah.
It felt special. Like Ramadan had its own like atmosphere. Mom taking pictures as well with the camera.
Yeah,
and dad taking photos. Like matching Eid clothes was one of the things we done all the time as well.
Yeah, I just remember like we would be so excited for Eid because like Mum would buy us clothes and matching shoes and jewelry, and we'd always just like look like twins. And Mum had her like on camera back in the days because there was no smartphone. And she would always like ask us to sit on the floor, and then she would get a plate of like samosas and different Bengali like foods and snacks, and she'd be like, sit there and I'll take a picture of you both. And you like you wouldn't wait for the picture, you just start to eat, and then like I'll be like, wait, like Mom has to take a picture, and you're just like, I'm hungry. And I think like we have a couple of pictures where there's food in your hand and your mouth is full and Mom's got pictures. So I think those were like really like fun moments, and I think that's what made Ramadan really special back then.
Yeah. I remember the food just smelled so good. Those food where it's like it's downstairs in the kitchen and you're upstairs in your room and you can smell it. It's that good.
Yeah. I want to eat this properly off camera because I'm really enjoying it.
I have no idea what I'm doing with this corn, and I feel like it's going all over my teeth.
Just eat it.
Yeah, it's good, but it is.
I almost finished mine.
Yeah, she finished it. I'm still munching on this. Yeah. This is hard.
So we're coming towards the end of the video, and thank you so much for spending time with us. Maybe this video is not as great as you think it is because we're just hungry, and we thought it'd be nice for us to break our fast with you and just spend some time with you. So thank you for being with us. We'd like to know a couple of things actually. So what's the one thing that you're trying to improve about yourself this Ramadan? Please add in the comments. And one from me is, what's a traditional Ramadan dish from your culture? Because I know like people have different foods, like, you know, all over the world, everyone has their own thing. So please let us know in the comments, what is a traditional Ramadan dish that is from your culture, or if there's like a special food that your mom makes, your dad or your brother or sister, please let us know. And yeah, we would be really keen to read your comments.
Yeah, please put them in the comments. I would love to know. So to wrap up, next week we're switching things up.
Yeah, it's going to be a sibling tag episode. You finally see who's the messy one and who cries in the movies and all the little things that make us, well, us.
Yeah. So make sure you subscribe. Until then, keep making dua, keep spreading kindness, and keep your heart soft.
And thank you so much for spending time with us, and we'll see you next time.
Peace!
Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gham, like we know what scene everybody cries. And then I saw this other film the other day which was called Ordinary Angels.
Accident.
But I'm not finished. You spilled mango juice on your seat in the plane, literally just before the plane took off. Next question is, who is most likely to forget something important?
Mode already that you're laughing at something, and if someone's tripping, you just would laugh at that too.
Like, everything's funny.